Good afternoon. My name is Mark Stenzel. I'm the Vice President of Sales for Enhanced Vision. I'm very pleased to present our new Pebble HD. I'm going to show you all you need to know about this great new product. And here's an example of what Pebble HD looks like. There are actually two versions available, one with buttons that are blue and yellow, and one version which has black and white buttons, so the customer can choose whichever they prefer. The new device is very ergonomic, very lightweight. We've reduced the weight and the size, and there's one button on the front that allows you to turn the device on. You hear an audible signal when you turn that on. As the product starts up, you have various software that is going to be loading and running in the background. This is only happens with the first startup. Thereafter, when you turn the device off and then restart it, it will start up virtually instantly. So let's give the startup phase an opportunity. There you can see it only takes a few seconds. I can place Pebble HD on the reading material. You can see there's a battery indicator. In this case, it shows that the battery is being a little bit depleted. That will give you some opportunity to be able to plug it in and charge it if you need to do that. We'll talk more about that in a moment. You can see that the picture quality is very, very good. And on the right side, as I'm facing the device, we have two buttons, one for increased magnification, one for decreased magnification. I can press those buttons, and with each discrete step, I can increase or decrease the magnification. The new Pebble HD also has the capability, which is quite nice, to be able to press and hold the button, and instead of discrete increments of magnification, it's continuous. So you have the choice to either press it several times to increase or decrease, or press and hold it, and that will allow you to change the magnification on a continuous basis. Quite a nice feature. On the left-hand side, as I face the unit, I have the ability to change what are called modes. And there are 6 or 7 different modes that are available in the device, including full color, as well as positive, black and white, and negative. And then I've got some other choices that I can choose that may be best for your visual condition. In the menu system, which we'll also discuss in a moment, you have the ability to go in and select different modes, up to 28 different choices, or turn off the ones that you don't need. At any one time you can display 6 or 7 different modes, but the menu allows you to choose others that might be more beneficial for your particular vision. The device also has a handle built in, very ergonomic handle. And if you're familiar with the original design of the Pebble, you'll notice that the handle is quite different. We've also eliminated the AA batteries that existed in the previous version of Pebble, and we've added a lithium-ion battery, which is now in the handle, and that serves a couple of purposes. It actually balances the unit and reduces the weight. It's also a much more reliable battery that can be recharged over 500 times or more. The battery is not accessible to the user, so you just plug it in and charge it for a few hours and you'll be back up in operation. You can position it in this fashion using the built-in handle as a stand, and if you wanted to look at a pill bottle, for example, we know many of our users do take medication, and then you can simply hold the pill bottle. You can see the magnification capability, you can see the quality of that image. I can, of course, increase or decrease that size if I wish to do that, okay? Or I can change the mode, and I don't have to be worrying about holding the device at the same time that I'm trying to read the pill bottle or anything else that I'm looking at. The Pebble HD has a variety of very cool features. One of them is the ability to actually capture, or what we call freeze an image. You can see a round red button right here. That's a freeze button and also serves as a capture button. I'm going to demonstrate how that works. So if I wanted to capture some information, say this series of numbers, this was important to me, it could be a phone number, a website, or anything that is important. I can press the button, and you hear the shutter sound, which by the way you can turn on or off if you wish, but that gives you a positive identification or positive feedback that you have actually captured an image. And then I've frozen the image on the screen. What is really cool is now I can change the magnification, make it larger or smaller, and again I can press this in discrete increments, or I can press and hold it and it will zoom up or down continuously. And I can also change the background, or what is called the mode, as I demonstrated earlier. So if I captured it in full color, but now I want to examine it, and I need it in a different mode because that's better for my visual condition, I have the capability to do that. And I can press that button again and I will be back in a live mode. But suppose you want to actually capture and save an image. Let me go to some other material here. Let's find something that would be appropriate. There's, I think, that was the Dow. Obviously this is an older newspaper because the Dow's a little higher now. But I can press and hold, and by holding it down as opposed to just pressing it, it gives you a visual as well as an audible cue. So if I've saved an image, as I did just a moment ago, and now I want to recall that, and you can actually store up to 200 images. On the back of the unit there's a scroll wheel, and if I press and hold that for approximately 5 seconds, I will be able to go into the stored images. And that's what I stored just a moment ago. As I showed you, you can change the size, you can change the background, do whatever you like with that image. And then using the scroll wheel, I pressed it to go into the storage, but now I can rotate it and you will see other images that had been previously stored. So these are just some random images that we had stored previously, but whatever it is that I would like to look at, I have that capability, and you just rotate that scroll wheel to do that. And then you can press the freeze button again to go back into a live mode. There's another feature that I don't believe is available on any of our other devices other than DaVinci and Merlin Elite, and that's a clock and a calendar. And at the front of the unit you've got the on-off button, but you've got this orange square button here, and if I press that, it shows me
Monday, January 16th, 2006.
It shows me a clock and a calendar. It also describes to me the date and the time. I'll do that again. The date and the time have not been reset on this device, but you can go into the menu.
Monday, January 16th, 2006.
So that's a very nice feature, because as you're carrying your Pebble HD anywhere you go, if you need to check the date or you need to check the time, you just press that and you have
Monday, January 16th, 2006.
and you have the capability to do that.